To Freo. G'day, Ross Lyon.
G'day, Brad. G'day, Carl.
How are you, mate?
Welcome back.
Yeah, well.
A lot to like about that performance.
Yeah, as strong as we've been for a while, so really pleasing.
And look, it was well shared. I mean, the good thing, I think, you've got Pavlich obviously coming back. You've got Luke McFarlane to look forward to a little later as well. But the share and the load of the goal kicking, I think, was fantastic.
Spot on. I think we had 9 goal kickers, a few multiples, and 31 shots on goal, I think it was, so 58 entries. So we identified some areas we wanted to improve on during the week, and the players, as always, listened and implemented the training and took it into the game. So it was really terrific.
Now, the little bloke who you spoke about, and Hayden Ballantyne on his return, didn't let you down, and he was very entertaining.
Oh, look, I gave him our best player virtually in the Coach Association Award. I thought, 6 shots on goal, 6 entries, lots of tackles and pressure. I thought he was a real spark for us. And there's been a bit made of it. I just got back today, but there's been a bit made of it. But I thought he attacked the ball and copped a lot of attention and was at his feisty best.
And if we believe the tweet, I think from Pavitt was a little bit earlier, that he's going to be a dad. Is that right? Or maybe he is a dad already?
Going to be.
Going to be.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't really comment, and even if I did know, I wouldn't speak or tweet for Hayden. So hopefully Matthew's cleared it with Hayden. Otherwise, we might have a bit of angst in the playgroup tomorrow. So the leadership group might have to take Matthew to task.
No, he did reveal that on Channel 7's game day yesterday, mate. So you're in the clear there.
Oh, well, Pav, we can still pick him this week.
But the thing I liked about them too was the fact that they did work up the ground to the back half when required, and I think, and that takes a bit of nous. And it's not you've got to sum up the situation. It's no good running all the way up the ground and not being involved, because you've got to get all the way back just in case the ball gets there before you do.
You're spot on. Look, the smart half forwards for a long time now are the first chain of attack. They get up for the switch out of defence. So rely on the defence winning it and starting exits. So they tend to fold back pretty well, and if they need it defensively, or they can start some exits. So both of them in particular, with Matty De Boer as well, Chris Mona, Walters and Valentine, got really high work rates. So, we're fortunate to have them.
I thought Maine played an outstanding team game. Look, a lot of people are saying, he got beat on the well, Hal, by Gibbs. But I thought his first, second and third efforts were outstanding, and he didn't really get the fruits of his labour. It sort of went to others to finish that off.
Yeah, look, I'd put him in our top 5 on the ground, I think. I think you're spot on. Not only to kick goals, but the ability to see them kicked. I just thought he was critical in making us function. His work rate is just second to none in the AFL. So I agree with you. I really concur that he made things happen for us on the night.
Now, the team seemed to utilise Sandilands a lot better, Ross, this time. I mean, I know he's only been back for a couple of games. He clunked a couple of big marks, which is really important for his confidence going forward. But I thought that the smaller players got to his feet and he was able to bring the ball to ground. Yeah,
spot on. We spoke about, look, it's been hard trying to get some chemistry because he hasn't been there all year, but some of them spoken about, let's get the ball to Aaron, not Aaron on the ball a little bit. So we've been underutilising him when he's been in good positions, but I thought we struck a nice balance on the weekend. He was a real forward threat. We kicked it to him better, and, he's either going to mark it or bring it to ground. He's not going to get out marked. So going forward, we'd like to keep that going. And
I think the opposition are doing you and Ryan Crowley a favour too, because more often now they seem to want to push him forward. They probably saw what happened to him with Dangerfield against Adelaide a few weeks ago, which is a long time ago now, but he's improving. He looks a little bit more comfortable down there, Ryan, when he's won out down the back half.
Yeah, he is. He's certainly... Look, against Adelaide, it's a bit stiff. One, he got a fair shove in the back, but maybe because it's Ryan, and they tend to miss, a bit like Deledio, almost pushed him through to the City Square in Melbourne in the back and was play on. So he tends to play it a little bit smarter now and handles it quite well. It doesn't faze him. So, look, what was really pleasing, and Foxtel actually had a camera on him the week before, following him for the whole game, and we didn't know that till later, but I was really comfortable with it, because I think it shows to the world and all the experts that how he goes about his business is well within the rules. So nothing come of that, and we wouldn't have known it was on him, and Ryan didn't know, but he just went around in his normal manner. So it just highlights that he's a massive runner. There's no fear to play in the AFL. He works hard. He gets goal side, and he doesn't need to do anything untoward because he's just really disciplined in the way he goes about it.
Now, with all sincerity, as you say, you felt as though you haven't been in a position to manage your list and maybe rest one or two here. But look, without being smart, surely, I mean, every game's never an easy one. But GWS, if you're ever going to have somebody that might need a spell, it could be this week.
I think we acknowledge that it is done now, and everyone's comfortable talking about it. Certainly for us, our management's come through injury. So most of our players have had 2 or 3 weeks, if not more, off during the year. So, we've got a couple of injury concerns. Obviously, Clancy Pearce. In the end, David Mundy looks like he rolled an ankle, but I think he's in pretty good nick. So there wouldn't be too many. And we're playing some youth last week, like Sutcliffe, Neal, Sheridan. So they'll all get another look, and there might be room for maybe 1 or 2 others. But look, it's a serious time of year for us. We've worked hard. I think we currently sit 4th. It's a really winnable game, but we'd like to continue to keep our form as well. So I don't think we'll be doing anything radical. But if there's a 50-50 decision, we would err on the side of caution, obviously.
Yeah, so if Mundy is a little bit sore, then you'd leave him out. But you have had, though...
No, I don't put words in my mouth.
No,
Sore's not a 50-50 decision.
No, that's good.
I would plan for David Mundy to be playing.
Righto. So that being the case, just looking at Crowley, Fife, Mundy, Barlow, Pearce, Hill, Subin, Neal, Mazungu, De Boer, who you've had working through there at various times. I mean, they have had now a few weeks where there hasn't been too much disruption in there, which I'm sure as coach you'd be pretty pleased with the resilience of the group to be able to keep playing.
Yeah, well, obviously Fife and Hill missed a fair bit early, and Subin has just come back. So that continuing in that chemistry we need to build on, because we haven't been up with the very, very best this year. So I thought the weekend was a significant challenge. Carlton, really, with everyone available, I think bar Joe and Wade in really good form, and Eddie had backs to the wall. I just thought it was a massive challenge, and we responded in the manner that our fans and members would expect us to, which is a fierce fighting performance. So, we've got a little bit of momentum, but we're keen to keep it going.
Sitting on the plane, I mean, a little quiet times, I mean, share it with us. I mean, you must be getting a little excited now when you are 4th. And as you can say, look, there is a distinct possibility, if you do your part of the equation, there's a silly chance you could finish 2nd.
Yeah, well, that's what I love. I don't have to do too much thinking, because everyone else points out all the possibilities to me. So that's always makes life a little bit easier. But I don't, all the calculations and potential results, I can't do anything about. But all I know is we're in a good position because we train hard, we prepare hard, and we respect each opponent. And we prepare every week like it's a grand final. So grand final week would be no different for us if we were fortunate enough to make it. So we'll be preparing for GWS like we would be for a first final. So for us, that tends to take care of business. So look, if we'll keep winning, we'll all have a look at the end and see what grid we get, and hopefully it's higher than it is at the minute. But that's to be seen.
Ross, what happened to Ibbotson?
Yeah, he had a bit of an Achilles. Thought he'd play all week. Took him over, gave him every opportunity, and then so we're planning and praying that he plays this week.
Now, you've been associated with everybody from Buddy to the Prime Minister. Gumbleton's the latest name to come up.
Is he?
Yeah, you would have seen him yesterday. You wouldn't want to... Look, he's a terrific young man, but you wouldn't want to be giving up too much to get him. He'd be handy.
No, I know we had discussions last year and tapped in there, and he was keen to stay at Essendon. So I think that's where it sits with Scott Gumbleton for mine. I just think he was a pretty impressive young man. I know he's from the area, but he's an Essendon player, Essendon person. In my head, he certainly hasn't entered discussions.
Mm. Good on you, Ross. Appreciate your time, mate. Good luck against GWS. We'll look forward to talking to you again next Monday.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Carl.
All the best. Ross Lyon there for Parkland Mazda. Justin Longmuir's next.